Welcome to Cindy's Creative Inspirations. In the last few videos, I've been featuring Viva Decor 3D stamp paints. These 3D stamp paints come in 12 colors, 10 of which are a highly pigmented sparkly metallic finish, 2 of which are a matte finish, which are black and white. In this video, I'm going to show you an easy resist technique using the white matte and the walnut brown 3D stamp paint. For my card, I'm going to be using Matting Basics A and the Locking Loops Card Creator Spellbinders dies. I'm also going to be using the Tim Holtz 8x8 Collage paper pad, Vintage Photo Distress ink, the E6000 spray adhesive, and my all dolled up, all dressed up, deep etched red rubber stamps. I've already cut and embossed all of my elements to save time. For the center of my card, I will be using the smaller die in the Locking Loops design. I'm going to be using the all dolled up, all dressed up red rubber stamp shown here, and the white stamp paint. This is a spouncer, and they come in 2 different sizes, and what you want to do is just dip into your paint and place the paint onto your red rubber stamp. And then you're going to stamp down onto your center card creator. So you can see I've stamped my image down now, and it takes a few minutes for the 3D stamp paint to dry. Again, this works well with red rubber or with clear, and I just use baby wipes to clean this off my stamp when I'm finished. Once you get the paint applied and you stamp, leave it for a few minutes, and we are going to actually go on to the next step in the card. I'm going to take our card front, which is an A2 card, and I'm going to use the Vintage Photo Distress ink and the ink blending tool. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just add some color around the edges here in a circular motion. And the next step is going to be taking the largest locking loop card creator die that I've cut out of the same black, and we're going to use the E6000 spray adhesive. Now, this is embossed, so you want to go to the back side. This is a spray adhesive, and it's my favorite adhesive for anything delicate or detailed. And you just simply spray, and it glues your layers to your card without having to figure a way to get all these delicate designs glued down. So you're just going to spray. This comes out in a finer mist. And we're going to glue this to the front of our card. And I usually will just take like another piece of paper and, push it down. And that will adhere the loop layer to our card front. Now I'm going to take the 3D stamp paint in the walnut brown and another spouncer, and I am going to just go on the edges of this. And again, this is a highly metallic finish. And I don't know if you can see that right now, but we're gonna let this dry. And now our image here is dry, and we're going to do a couple more steps with this. Now you can see on my card that I used the same here on the black piece of paper, and now we want to distress this one to look the same. So the first step in distressing it is going to be using our vintage photo ink again and our ink blending tool, and we're going to simply wipe over this just to give it that more vintage look. So even though we've used the white, we just want to make it look more vintage. And once we're done with that, then we're going to take our 3D stamp paint in the walnut brown again and do the edges just like we did our larger card creator layer. And then we're going to let this dry for just a moment here, and we will adhere it to our layer. Now the layer is actually Card Creator Matting Basics A, die number 6. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the glue to the back of this. And I'm going to apply this to the front of the card. Then we're going to use our spray adhesive again, the E6000. And adhere this right to the center. And then our last step is taking the little tag here, and again we're going to use our vintage photo, and we're just going to distress this. And stamp our sentiment in Memento Tuxedo Black. Place that on the front of our card here. And then to finish off our card, we're going to add 2 pearls here that I have colored with a Copic marker. And I'm going to place one in there and one in here as an accent. So that's how I created my card. The 3D stamp paint gives a very, very unique look to any project. There are a ton of different techniques you can use with the 3D stamp paints, and I will be showing additional techniques using these paints in future videos. Happy creating! Thanks for watching. All of the products found in this video can be found on stampingscrapping.com.